It's your boy Bill. Now, y'all know I was chilling today. I wasn't about to do no story. I was finna chill. I was just finna chill. And y'all went to talk about the damn laptop. Talk about, come on, give us some stories. We got you. So y'all know the information. I was planning on chilling today. You feel me? I went live earlier. I ain't telling no stories. I was just kicking. Y'all said, go on the membership and give us some stories. And we gonna help you out. We got you with that laptop. I said, I got the laptop. I'm fine. Y'all said, no, we got you. So here we are. Just sent $10 for the laptop. I appreciate that, family. Yeah, I appreciate that. So we about to jump right into it. I was about to go live about an hour ago, man, but I was on a it was a phone call that I could not wait. I could not wait. So we about to go and crank it up. Before we crank it up, I'm gonna let y'all know, big shout out to that membership. Big shout out to all y'all. Big shout out for all the people. She talking about we did. Oh, okay, you wasn't specific. I put your name in the raffle, Ebony. I thought that was for the raffle. I got you though. So yeah. If you send it for the raffle, just put your name, that's it, nothing else. If you send it for that laptop, put laptop or something like that so I know what's what. But we finna jump right into it. I'm about to tell y'all about my boy Yuri and Bama. Damn. Oh yeah, I got it on this phone now. I can show y'all. I had moved it to this phone earlier. That's the cash app. Anything besides that is not me. Bill Feezy 23. You should see me smiling with the what the Feezy thing. Ebony talking about we did. All right, so check me out. I actually interviewed Yuri on here before. I was referring to him as Jap. That's his name, but Yuri is like a nickname too. Y'all was saying a lot of stuff about Yuri now. Now that's my boy. I rock with Yuri. But y'all was saying like when he was talking about he bust that dude in the chin with the candy bar, the way he was laughing, a lot of people were saying like, damn, how you gonna laugh about something like that? But dude been locked up so long, bro. Sometimes people they pain the stuff that's hard to deal with. Sometimes people just laugh it off. I know that might sound crazy, but I mean sometimes that's just how people deal with it, bro. So yeah, Ebony, I had you. All right, so check me out. Now, some prisons got, well, I ain't gonna, well, yeah, some, because every single one don't got one. They got something called a, it's called Give It to Me or Give It to God. That's the name of that video. All right. So anybody else, I don't have cash yet. Can I send laptop money on here? Yeah, you can. You could just send like a super chat or something. I appreciate it. But so prisons most of the time got what they call an intake dorm, right? So when people come through, when you brand new, whether you coming from another prison or whether you got locked up off the streets, went to the county, and then you come here for the first time, most of the time they send you to an intake dorm. Hey, look, I'm about to just tell the story because if I keep reading the comments, I'm gonna be stopping and stuff, and I just want to get through the story. So, if y'all send super chats or whatever, I'm gonna acknowledge it real quick, but I ain't gonna keep stopping for the comments because then I might, I don't want to be messing up my story. So I'm about to just run through the story. The prisons got intake dorms because they got to classify you. So, you know, it's a lot of different dorms on the prison. So they need to find out your background. What is it that you're known for doing? What's your security level? Are you violent? Are you just laid back? Did you have a good detail? Did you have a bad detail? And it takes them a few days if they got a classification dorm so they can place you in, they know where to put you in. Some prisons don't got a classification dorm. It's just soon as you get there, they classify you right then and there in a few minutes, and they send you wherever. But certain prisons got classification dorm. We in the classification dorm. Now here's the thing. You will always have permanence in the classification dorm. That's what I need y'all to remember. That's the important part. You will always have permanence. So I might be a guy that's been at this prison for 3-4 years, but everybody in this dorm only stays for about a week. And then they go to wherever dorm they're gonna go to. But me, him, out of 60-something people, it might be 6, 7 of us that been here for years. This is just our permanent dorm. Because at the end of the day, it is a real dorm. It's just what they use for classification. So it's probably about 5 of us in there that's been here for a long time. And we're not, we're not new. We're not new intake. They just got us placed in the classification dorm. Now, you got a guy who comes through the classification dorm by the name of Bama. Bama is a tall, dark-skinned, rough beard, nappy hair, but he keep his clothes clean, and he tall and lanky. He seems to be very aggressive if you don't know him, but when you kind of get to know him and talk to him, he seems like he be cooling, and he just displays that type of energy to people who, he displays that type of energy to people who like try to run over him or try to play with him and stuff like that. That's how he displayed. But Bama is a very strange individual, right? The reason I say very strange is something about Bama. He's not slow. In my opinion, he's not slow. But it's something about him where he has a habit of telling people, don't look at him, right? But he'll tell you that while you're in the middle of a conversation with him. Don't look at him. Something crazy like that. I'm sitting on the bench one time. I'm looking at the TV. I'm not really watching it. I had something on my mind. I'm just, I sit there all day looking at the TV. I don't know no characters' names. I'm not paying attention to nothing. This is just where I'm sitting at to kind of just clear my mind or whatever. I hear Bama. Now, Bama, he's new, but I believe he's gonna end up being a permanent in his dorm because he's been in his dorm for about a month. He only been in this prison for about a month, but everybody else usually be in and out in a week. He's been in here for about a month. He be having little stuff for sale and stuff. So, his thing is the people who comes in, he's just trying to hurry up and sell them something because they new, they got fresh money, they could call their family or whatever and get some money real quick. So that's his thing. You got people that love dorms like that. This is when I knew he had something strange going on where he be telling people like, don't look at him, whatever. I'm sitting down on the bench. I'm looking at the TV. There's some dude sitting next to me. New dude. He only been in the dorm about 3 days. I hear Bama saying something. I look back. I see he ain't talking to me. He talking to this dude right here. So I turn back. I'm just looking at the TV. I hear Bama saying, I got them Chris Brown CD, got them Al Green CD, got that Miley Cyrus. He talking about the cream when he say that. He say, I got a phone you can use, you need phone time, whatever the case is. The dude sitting next to me turned to look at the person he's talking to. When he turned and looked back, Bama said out his mouth, no, don't look at me. Don't look at me. Look back at the TV. Look back at the TV. So, the dude brand new to this prison, so he probably scared as hell. He don't know what's going on. So he turned back around, he looking straight like, what? And then from behind him, Bama said it again. He was like, yeah, just let me know if you need anything, you know what I'm saying? And dude went to turn and look again. The dude said, bro, don't look at me, bro. I'm like, what the So I looked back. And I wasn't intentionally doing it like I'm trying to test Bama or provoke him or nothing, because that's not what I was doing. I don't even move like that. I just look back, just like, am I tripping? That nigga just said, don't look at him. So I look back. He didn't say nothing to me. He looked at me. He looked back at dude. Now, dude is talking to Bama, telling him he might need to use the phone. He might need to do this. He might need to do that, while looking at the TV and Bama standing behind him, folks. Like, what? How? How the hell a grown man gonna be talking to me? Then when I try to look up, you say, don't look at me. Man, get out my face. You crazy as hell. Ain't no way in the hell you finna tell me not to look at you. Boy, you done lost your damn mind. So I'm just like, oh, this man crazy. He slapped crazy. So that's when I know at this point, avoid Buddy at all costs. Avoid him at all costs. Now, Yuri, the one y'all probably know as Jap, he been in the dorm, but he left and went to court. Bro was probably going to court for he was going to court for a little minute. So when he come back to the dorm, Bama don't know Yuri. Bama probably looking at Yuri like a new intake or whatever. So he come in, I go holler at him, greet him, me and the other few guys that been knowing Yuri. So we help him out with his property or whatever, everything cool. I'm laying in my bed one day, cool. I'm just sitting there chilling, ain't nothing. One of the other guys come to my room, he said, hey fam, I'm like, what's up? He said, well, I don't know what your boy Yuri got going on. I said, what you mean? He said, I just seen him over there talking to Bama. And when Bama walked off, Yuri bust out laughing. And then he looked back and saw and was looking like trying to see what room Bama went in. Now, here's the thing about Yuri. Bro, I feel like I keep hearing stuff. I'm tripping. Here's the thing about Yuri. He's good people. I've been knowing this guy for a long time. Me and him have never fell out. We ain't never got to fighting. We ain't never got into no argument or nothing. He does get into a lot of fights. He is involved in a lot of stuff, it seems like. Won't let me send a super chat. Why not? Let me see if I got the settings a different type of way. Hold on. No, ain't nothing wrong with the settings. Yeah, I'm not sure why it won't let you do it, bro. But he do be involved in a lot of stuff. It do seem like every time he turn around, he be getting caught up in something. But every time we get to the root of it, either he be in the right. I ain't gonna say either. He really be in the right. But sometimes he'll do BS. It's because somebody done tried him up. Yuri, y'all seen the dude in the video. Skinny dude, baby face, looked like he about damn 19. This man been locked up 20-something years. Tall, skinny dude, wear just a little facial hair, low haircut, that's it. Ain't probably weigh 120, 130. So he telling me that. Now, we both know Yuri a little shout out. You know what I'm saying? Especially he get on something like that and like, and then dude, we know the way he talk to people. Yuri loves sports. So he's sitting down at the table watching TV. Bama comes up. So bro is basically telling me he believed Bama approached Yuri the same way, he talked to other people. And then Yuri started laughing and looked at Bama to see what room he went in. Now, if that's the case, that's going to be an ugly sight because, Yuri kind of slapped damn crazy now. So I step out the room. I kind of just look, lean on the rail like I usually do. I see Yuri down there watching sports. It don't look like, he doing nothing crazy. It don't look like he's saying nothing crazy, whatever. So a few days go by, everything cool. We always watch the chow together and stuff. So we get up one morning, we finna go to chow. It's like probably 4 of my guys in the dorm. That's the ones who been in here. Now, there's always new people coming through or whatever, but we usually walk together for sure. Bro come to my room one morning, I was already up. He was like, you ready? I said, yeah. So we slide out. I'm like, where the hell Yuri at? He talking about he ain't feeling good. He don't feel like going. I'm like, all right, say less. We go out to chow. We kick it outside for a minute. We come back in the dorm. We come back in the dorm. Everything seems perfectly fine. Don't seem like it's no smoke, no issues, no nothing going on. I say a few hours go by. I ain't been seeing Yuri. I'm like, what the hell wrong with Yuri? What the hell he got going on? Why he ain't he usually be out and active, want to be in your face and be down there arguing with somebody about the basketball game. He ain't out nowhere. So I decided to go down there to his room. Man, soon I walk up to his room, I don't smell nothing but Al Green CD. Soon I walk in there and open the door. I knock on the door, Pulled the door open. He laid out in the bed, eyes red as I don't know what. I'm like, boy, your ass been here smoking. That's why I say he just bust out laughing and stuff. I chop it up with him for a minute. I leave out. When I'm leaving out, I see one of my other guys, the one that I walked to breakfast this morning with. Talk heavy, what up, though? The one I walked to breakfast this morning with. Kiki, what up, though? You missed about 15 minutes. The one I walked to breakfast this morning with, I see him and Bama talking. I can tell it's an issue because Bama doing all this. While they talking. So I'm walking over there, but when I was walking over there, folks was calling me anyway. I was like, you know what I'm saying? So I go over there, I'm like, what the hell going on? So he like, let's step in the room. So we stepped in the room in bro room. So he like, tell CB what you just told me. He said, yeah, man, your brother robbed me, bro. Your brother robbed me today, bro, and man, I ain't going for that, bro. I'm like, my brother robbed you? Who the hell robbed you? So he was like, Yuri robbed me. I'm like, what the hell? When? So he like, man, earlier when y'all went out to breakfast. You know, this been a little while later. I'm like, why the hell you ain't been saying nothing? You know what I'm saying? He like, man, I've been sitting in the room thinking. I really want to go pop his ass. But, you know, I don't want no smoke with all y'all. I don't want y'all G's be trying to do something to me. So I'm just coming to y'all, bro. Man, the man robbed. I'm like, okay, what did he rob you for? What happened? So the man say, he pulled up on Yuri when he first came in the door. He asked Yuri if he wanted to buy some Chris Brown or some Al Green. He said Yuri said that he liked the Al Green. So he said he told him he could get a $50 cash out, but he got to get on the phone and call his folks. So he said he let Yuri use the phone this morning to call his folks. And then while Yuri was dialing a number on the phone, he snatched out a candy bar and told him, come on with it. Give me everything you got. So dude was like, he telling him like, bro, what you got going on? This ain't mine. I'm working for somebody, whatever. He said Yuri bust him with the candy bar. While he's talking, I'm kind of not even listening to him no more because I'm analyzing him. I'm looking at him. I'm like, you got buzzed with a candy bar? What the hell you got buzzed at? I don't see you. Now, I do know people can patch themselves up sometimes, but you usually will be able to tell. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking. I'm like, Yuri, bust you? What the hell? So he's talking. I stopped him. I said, hold on. You say Yuri tried to bust you with the candy bar or he did bust you with the candy bar? He said, man, that man stabbed me in my leg. I said, where he stabbed you at? Let me see. The man got to pulling up his leg, bro. And damn sure, just as much as he said it, it's a stab wound on his leg, but he got it stuffed with Vaseline and like a piece of a shirt. I was about to say tissue. It wasn't tissue. It was a piece of a shirt. It was a hole in his leg for real. And it was like blood on the end of it. And I know they got to hurt. But like when they patch themselves up, if somebody stab you, they'll hit it with Vaseline. They'll wash it with soap. They wash it with soap first, hit it with Vaseline, and as much as they can, they'll push in like a cotton or cloth or something until it heal back up. He said Yuri came in the room, told him come on with everything. He was trying to buck at first. Yuri bust him with the candy bar and made him strip butt naked, made him take off his drawers, socks, everything. Now, before y'all go to thinking crazy, when people is robbing people in prison, sometimes they do make you do that. They make you strip all the way naked. I believe one of the reasons is for humiliation. And then another reason is to make sure you ain't got nothing on you because people have stuff everywhere sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So they just want to make sure you ain't got nothing else on you. You ain't trying to hide nothing, especially if this is a robbery. He said Yuri stripped him of everything, took his net bag. He said he had plenty books. Yuri took all his books. He took all his Chris Brown, all his Al Green, and took his phone and left out the room and told him if he tell the GDs what happened, then he gonna pull him out. So now this is the issue. I'm like, all right, we're gonna holler at bro, whatever. The guy that had the pool over the camp at this time, I kind of knew that he was on BS, but I didn't really know because I didn't have real dealings with, like, I ain't never had to run to him like, hey, listen, bro, they were going on. You know what I'm saying? So this would be one of my first times, but I had already heard that, hey, Buddy be on BS for sure. So me and bro go down there. We chop it up with Yuri. Even though he told him if you tell him we gonna bust him, Yuri know he can't just go do that because then we gonna have grounds to, get ready for a violation for him. So we just asked him like, what the hell going on, folks? Bro said, goddamn, you robbed him, you stabbed him. He like, man, he a damn lie. Man, I finessed that man. I ain't robbed, I ain't stole nothing. Bro, I ain't did nothing, bro. I finessed that man. So it's been reported. So bro, who was in here with me, he ain't got all the pool, but of this dorm, he got a little pool. So he must report it. He got to. It's been reported to him, and he got witnesses. So now he got to report it to the dude who run things. He reported to the dude who run things. The dude get on the conference call. And his exact words were, if that's a grown man and he let Yuri run in there and rob him one-on-one, and he didn't do nothing about it, and now he coming to y'all trying to get y'all to do something about it, fuck him. Fuck him. And that's it, that's all. Y'all better not do nothing to Yuri. Ain't no violation for Yuri. I'm like, well, listen, folks. Listen, G. You know we not a gang. We are a glorious organization that is supposed to protect our community, keep peace within our community. This dorm is considered our community since this is where we at and this is where we got to live at. So just like I know, this is violation of this. This is not supposed to be going on by nobody who proclaims to be GD. So, and he's like, hey, listen, G, end of the day, listen, bro. I know the business just like you know the business, but at the same time, bro, everything ain't gonna be how it's always supposed to be. The way things are supposed to be is not gonna always go like that. You a grown man, just like I'm a grown man. If another grown man that's not affiliated with no gang comes up to you right now and slap the hell out you, and you don't do nothing about it, I'm not gonna let none of these guys help you because you're your own man at the end of the day. You need to be defending yourself. Man, this chain gang, bro. This prison. That nigga ain't standing up for himself. Yuri ran down on him, and Yuri don't weigh but 100 pounds. He ain't go to beating Yuri ass. Then no, don't do nothing to Yuri. Whatever Yuri got, that's it. That's all. It's his. Bet not nobody do nothing to him. So it's hard for us, bro, especially for me, because I'm righteous, bro. I promise you, I'm all the way righteous. I don't like situations like that, bro, where it's we know we see something unrighteous being done, and then we like, well, he ain't do nothing about it. Cause you gotta look at it. Even though I hate to say GD is a gang, at the end of the day, y'all know the world looks at it like a gang anyway. So this guy is not a part of nothing. So he could have not done nothing to Yuri simply because he don't want retaliation from us if he do something to Yuri. In my opinion, he's thinking smart. So we can't let our guys who supposed to be positive and productive oppress the community, bro. We can't do that. But the guy who running the show done laid the law down and said that's it, that's all. So what the hell can I do? How can I go against it? I can't. So the dude who was in the dorm with me, the one who had a little say-so over that dorm, he just had to tell Bama like, hey, bro, hey, listen, it is what it is. Hey, if you want to go fight, bro, or something, you can shoot him a one. One thing we're not going to allow him to do is turn down a one. But far as your stuff, I can't make him give it back to you. And, bro, I felt so bad, bro, because I'm like, damn, how, bro? How is we so-called ourselves, peaceful and productive and positive, and we just let one of our folks rob somebody, take all his stuff. The man didn't do nothing because he don't want us to hurt him, and then we just gonna let it go? Hell nah, bro. I didn't like that. That give me gang bully type of vibes, and I'm not that type of person, bro. So dude like, all right, say less, all right, say less. So days go by, bro. Days go by. He ain't said nothing. He ain't said he wanted to fight Yuri. Yuri's still running around the dorm like ain't nothing going on. Everything perfectly fine. I get up one morning. I brush my teeth. I go look out the door, make sure ain't nothing funny going on the walk. Only thing different I see Yuri out there with some headphones on, and he got a CD player, and he's out on the thing doing like this. So I go down and I say, what the hell you doing? I know damn well you ain't out here working out. He told me I'm about to start working out, folks. I'm about to start working out. I'm like, ain't no way, nigga. As long as I've been on you, you ain't never worked out. You ain't never worked out. Appreciate that talk, Heavy. Make sure it's Bill Feezy 23 with the dollar sign. If you just put Bill Feezy 23, it's a scam. That's somebody else. That's not me. So, oh damn, where I was at? Damn, I gotta start reading them comments. All right, so he like, yeah, I'm about to work out. G, I'm about to work out. I'm like, that's crazy. So he go to busting laps. He listening to the music, doing whatever he doing. So I go back in the room. I'm just in there chilling. I think another 20 minutes done went by. I'm laying down in the bed. I'm about to tell you how dangerous the prison is. I'm laying down in the bed. And I hear somebody say, hey, man, hey, you tripping, bro, hey. I hurry up, jump up immediately, candy bar out, boom, bust out the door. The angle where my room was at, I was kind of close to the end on the top range, but I wasn't all the way on the end like I was another time at another prison. I was probably 4 or 5 rooms away from the end. When I bust out the door with the candy bar out, first thing I do, I'm looking around for any type of movement. I recognized the person who was screaming, hey, man, hey. That was my homeboy that was in the dorm, the one that I say I had a little pool over the dorm. He slept directly in that other corner. And he was coming out his room, and he was like jogging this way. I looks over to this corner. You got the dude, Bama, standing on the top range. Let's just say this is the top range. He got the buffer machine. If you don't know what the buffer machine is, that's what they use to strip, wax, and buff the floor. This is the top of the range. The buffer machine is heavy, bro. If you don't know what that is, look it up. You plug it in and it moves left and right, and you do the flow. That shit is heavy, bro. He's struggling with it like this. And bro, like, hey, man, hey. By the time I looked, he was like this. Like turning it over the thing, over the top range. The only thing I could do in a situation like that was look down to see like what was the issue? What the hell was he trying to do? When I looked down, all the way at the bottom, on the bottom range, was my boy Yuri. And he was on the ground doing push-ups like this. And he had the headphones on. Music loud as hell. He couldn't hear nothing. He couldn't hear no noise. He was doing push-ups and he had the headphones on. This man trying to drop the buffer on him. Bro, if this the flow and Yuri doing push-ups, his head already close to the ground. If this man dropped this buffer on Yuri's head, bro, Yuri might die. This buffer is heavy as hell. If it hit him on the head, his head smacking to the ground, it might be over with for him, bro. So he got it like that. He's struggling with it like that, turning the buffer over. When I see Yuri, my heart go to beating so hard. I go to panicking real bad, bro. I take off running towards Bama. I go to screaming. Now, I told y'all his name Jap, but we call him Yuri sometimes. I go to screaming, say Jap, say Yuri. Then I go to screaming, Bama, bro. I just started saying crazy. I'm like, hey, Bama, bitch, Bama. I'm tripping. I'm really scared, bro. I'm like, damn, please, bro, don't do this to folks not right in front of me, bro. So I'm like, I get down here to Bama. I'm about to stab this nigga in his face. I'm so much in my feelings right now. Take off running towards Bama. Bama ain't trying to stop because he see us coming. I know he trying to kill Yuri. I take off running towards Bama. And folks on that side take off running towards Bama. So Bama in this corner, we both like this finna close in on him. Watch part 2 to